Hello everybody and welcome back to RimWorld Raider Empire. So in the last episode, it's all stuttery. Is it going to be fine? I think it's going to be fine. I did just set up all of these clothings into here, which is probably why it was stuttery for a second rather, while everyone reorganizes what they're doing. But yeah, so we have a ton of clothing sitting around, and I went to go load these up all off camera, and we got one full ship and one almost full ship just for all the clothing and weapons we have here. So yeah, that's going to take a little bit for them to load up, but luckily it's not like it's super far or anything, so it should be fine. But that way we can get our meals inside, because we did last episode send over a whole bunch of meals. That way we won't have to worry about it as much. We will try to keep up the lavish meals because it helps with moods quite a bit, especially since right now we have achy testicles. Speaking of that, we should probably use this. Yeah, when you're done that, can you go and use one of these at least? But along with that, we have been continuing with the digging. We finished up all the current digging projects, so all of this is now cleared. We do need to get all these chunks out of here. It's going to take them a while to do. But we did get our first layer of wall around the perimeter done, and this has been sealed. I guess we should seal that up properly. I put a roof over it. I don't know why my brain decided that a roof was a good idea instead of just filling it with blocks like we should have done. And we have a ton of blocks right here. What? I don't know why my brain was like, that's what we want to do. And it is all granite, so we could technically use this ourselves. So yeah, we'll do that. I don't know what my brain was thinking. Yeah, we'll keep all these walls, because that's more useful for us. What we should actually do is... Oh, I was like, what the hell just happened? But that's our Psychic Soothe Pulsar. We're going to claim these so we can get them repaired. That way they're not damaged when we refill this stuff. And then I guess these roofs are kind of pointless, but it's fine. But along with that, last episode we got all of our floor work done for our storage, and we also got a bunch of our skips made up for our silver. It's going to be more than we ever need, but it's better to have it than to, not have it. So we are going to get more of the storage set up. We're going to get skips and all that for all the things that we need, as well as the skids and stuff for textiles and clothing ones and all that. So we're going to be working on that today. And hopefully get some more of these walls done, but right now we got a lot of hauling that needs doing at both bases. This base is having a hard time getting everything done. We don't have enough chem fuel because everyone's been busy loading ships up and hauling corpses and everything in from the attacks. We are mining this bit of plasteel because we may as well get it done now. If we don't, then, anytime we anti-grain, it's just going to do more damage, so we may as well take it. Oh, words. That was a lot. Other than that, things are going pretty good, of course. Things tend to go pretty good around here. We don't have to worry too much about anything. We'll wait till all these are fixed so we could start filling this in. And I know there is silver here, but I'm not... you know what? We can get that mined. How big is it? If it wasn't laggy when I press it. Yeah, we'll mine that out. I know that there's a lot of just steel and everything that we're having exposed, but obviously anything we dig out would have to get refilled, and that's just going to be worse. The silver, we already have to fill this in, so it's not really a big deal. But either way, that's looking all pretty good. And these ships, how far in are we? Oh, we shouldn't. Looking at that's not going to help us. Looking at this is better, and it looks like it's going to take us a while. These doors aren't particularly quick. But with enough people doing it, I don't think it's that big of a deal. We do have a bulk goods trader. Is that here? No. Because we are... Oh, a new area revealed. That's fine. We are looking to buy some slate and probably some more granite, so we do have to keep an eye on where the traders are. I don't want to do it here because then it's just more crap that we got to load up, and we know that that's kind of a pain in the ass in the first place. But other than that, things are looking fine. So... what we can do is get more of our skips set up for steel. So steel, a good spot for steel would be probably this. For the sake of using it, the front, and for the sake of loading and unloading, the front would be the easiest. But I'm looking at steel is non-destroyable. So if we put it on the back side, that way if we get breached, we don't really lose anything. If they steal it, we don't have to worry too much about it because it's not like they could carry a ton of it. But that is a lot more distance to have to move through. I guess that's not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things. It kind of is. It's like twice as far from here. Yeah, we'll do steel up in the front, just because it's basically the one big thing that's really a pain in the ass to try to transfer. So yeah, we can just grab some skips and we'll do the same layout that we have done. And then this whole room is just going to be for steel. And then we're going to have another room that we need for plasteel, gold, uranium, and all that. So we'll set that up as well while we're doing skips. Actually, we could basically just get everything done. For now, we'll just do the inside. That way we can get some stuff in storage. So then, whoops, that doesn't need to be there. So then these are going to be for our gold, uranium, jade, and plasteel. And we'll organize in a way so it's like gold, uranium, jade, plasteel. We're never going to fill it all up, but again, it's better to have it and not need it. Because at least then the vault will look a little fuller, even though everything's going to be basically empty. So then that's our silver. That's everything else other than steel. This is steel. So then we have a lot of masterwork skips coming in. We're going to need to get ourselves storage for our pallets. Now, it'd be nice not to do it all out of wood. We do have steel. It's only 65. So we could do them out of steel just for the looks. Yeah, it's kind of wasteful, but it's fine. It's fine. So then this is all going to be textiles. Obviously, we're not going to fill this either, but we have room to store anything else that we might want. Drugs are also going to be getting stored because we don't need nearly as much drugs as we have sitting around. And then that we'll figure out after, I guess. And they are getting these done very quickly. Beautiful. So that means they finished all these walls. Yes. And then all that repair work is done. All the deconstruction is done. So now it's mostly just hauling, which is going to take them quite a while. Most of this clothing is done. Is that ready to go back? That one's done, and that one's done. Yes. Oh, see, they get it all done once they're not busy. And then how are you guys? We're not getting this hauled. Is this wood at least getting hauled? Because we do need it for fuel. No, it's not. So if we drop some stuff in... Oh, they haven't got, like, any of this. What is everyone up to? Sleeping. Cooking, we do need that. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of lavish meals stocked up yet. We got some planting, which I guess is fine. What are you up to? You're hauling corpses. So these cephalopods, we don't need these bugs. Because if we process it, it's only going into basically kibble, and we don't really need to make more kibble because we got, what, 30,000? Oh, it's only 11,000. What do we have? So we have our forever recipe, which is going to be using hay, raw food, animal products. We don't want you using vegetarian. I'd rather you just use the hay. So I guess we could burn through what hay we do have and just make it all into kibble. So then those bugs are fine to come in. And then for meat, this is just our insect meat and human meat. So that's fine. And I do apologize if you could hear a siren. Normally they don't drive down my road. I'm on kind of a main road, but not like the main road. It's kind of like a main road off of a main road. But normally the emergency services don't go down this one. They go down the other one because it's usually better. Either way, I guess we'll get these in just so we could process them and get rid of the rest of our kibble. So we can also turn that bill off. Obviously it's only set to 2,000. But yeah, we don't need that even if we get that. Because kibble is also going to go into the vault for future use. Because I do have plans for that. And then the hay, yeah, that'll get processed. So yeah, I guess that's fine. It shouldn't take them too long. It's mostly just they've been busy with a million things. Another pristine ruin. That one's a low one as well. It's fine. We're not doing that anyway. These are all moving along nicely. So then over here, we got our pallets done. So then we also need, and this is the only room that's going to be actually full. We want clothing racks. Now, what do we want to make these out of? Steel, it's fine, I guess. I just kind of want them all to look similar. But wood kind of makes the most sense. And we're not going to make them like out of silver or gold or anything. So, I guess that's going to be the armor room. That's going to be, and weapons as well. Now, we do have to kind of plan this out because we are going to have a shelf for each of the fancy armors. How many fancy armors do we have? That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we need at least 12. 12 different ones. So we could do our storage. And I think this one, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12. It's exactly 12. So we'll do armors on one side, helmets on the other. And then we'll have weapons along this back wall. And, well, we'll figure out what else needs to go there. Yeah, that should be fine. We could do textiles. How much textiles do we have? I know we got quite a bit. And these aren't really full. Well, they're full on stack. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 shelves already that need to be pulled out. So, yeah, we're probably going to need a whole room here. That's fine. That's fine. Caravan. Oh my god, there's so many things going on here. We don't need none of this. Go away. So yeah, we'll just have a room for just the weapons and armor. Because I don't think there would be enough room just along here for the rest of that. So that's fine, that's fine. So we'll do our storage, steel, and that's just going to be packed in tight. That's the only way it's going to fit nicely. And that's our helmets and our armors. And then we also want our weapons locker. Now, this weapons locker isn't going to be enough. We are going to need some deep shelves as well, because some of the weapons are too heavy to go in here, because they have a limit, which is why we have these ones in here. There's a limit to how heavy of a weapon. It's only 10 kilograms. So that's like all these infernal launches are 16. So these all need deep shelves. So I guess that's what we could do on this side. So we'll have all the lighter weapons up here, the heavy weapons down here. And that's a whole freaking armory. Oh, geez, that's nice. Oh, don't be an attack. Okay, good. It was just a stutter. We don't need that. So then we can't... This is kind of wasteful. We want to go side... Nah, you know what? We don't really need like a crazy amount of storage or anything. Just this whole wall as these is more than enough. I know that we have all of these set up and these, but we're not going to be just storing generic weapons. It's only going to be the good stuff. Not that we're ever going to use them anyways, but it's fine. So then we need tall shelves. Tall shelves made of steel as well. And these will put gaps between them. Just because it'll look a little bit better. These don't look very good if you pack them all in like these ones. And we shouldn't really need that much storage. Definitely need all of this though. Okay. So then from there... So that basically leaves this room for where we put drugs. Which is the worst room for a very value-dense thing. But I guess it's not a big deal. Because, well, sappers shouldn't be that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things. We have anti-grain warheads and all that. If they do come in here, we have the ability to... Like, I could set up some IEDs and stuff in here. But overall, if things go reasonably well... Any sappers that come in will have the warheads blowing them up long before they have a chance to get anywhere near into here. And they might think in here is better, and, you know, there's a lot of options. Is all of these chunks out already? Almost. I was making quick work on that. Is this full? Not quite. This is all good. So, what are you guys up to over here? Are we okay to send in some stuff? This hauling is not done yet. We're still hauling all these bugs. These sitting in here isn't a problem, really. So we'll just leave them here. It's not hurting anything. Yeah, okay. So then you guys are getting all of these done. So then for drug storage. Now, luckily, drug storage is fairly dense in the first place. So I guess for now, we'll do drugs there. And I'm not sure what else would make sense to put in that room. We could throw in a bunch of bionics and stuff as well, but for the most part, we're going to end up using them. But I can't think of anything else that really needs storing. The ship obviously is going to be built. We're not going to have it in storage like what we do down here. And then I guess we could throw a bunch of blocks into storage as well too, because we don't really need, you know, thousands of all of these just sitting in this place. And then I think that's about it. We got statues. That's pretty common that we get a lot of those. Other than that, yeah, no, that's basically it. Okay. So then we'll go into storage, get our medicine cabinets, and we're going to obviously want these as steel as well. So we'll do drugs along here, which is going to be massive overkill. So we can have the gaps between these. And then I don't know what I want. We should also get a wood stockpile in here as well. We can, fine, we could do that with steel, like this back wall as wood or something. We got lots of options. We got so much extra room in here that we can just kind of make everything fit. But what else did I say was going to go into the... Oh, yes, Bionic Storage. Whether or not we do it or actually store Bionics in here, we'll see. But we're going to have storage for it. So we'll do drugs along here and then Bionics along here. These are 165 steel each. It's a damn good thing we got a ton. Actually, we are down to 7,000. We are burning through it quick. Luckily, we do have the 12,000 and change in here already. What was that? Yeah, almost 13,000 ready. We don't have anything getting for ships right now, right? All these are empty. These should be empty because we're not using them. So that's all good. Oh, wow. We're done in specific components. Okay. So we'll load... Obviously, we don't have chem fuel. We need to just get the hauling done. And these bugs... We do have room for them. I kind of want to send everyone from this base over to here so we can just get caught up. Because we can send most people over. Yeah, if we send most people over right now, then we can send the clothing over as well. That way they'll haul that in, we'll get everything else hauled in, then we'll send them back. Which would make life a little bit easier. I would have to do color coding again. That way we can make sure we send over the right people. But I think that might not be a bad idea. Just because there's so much shit that needs moving around. And it being winter really slows them down too, because there's a lot of snow on the ground. So it's taking them twice as long to get to and from places. So you know what, let's do that. We won't send everybody, but we'll keep Clark and Celia. So what we're gonna want is all these people, all these, everyone come here for a sec. We'll paint them up. So paint wise, what color do we need them? We can do... Red is fine. I'm just looking at our palette. I gotta make more palettes. I don't know how to add a new palette. There was a whole bunch and I deleted them. But I don't know how to add a new palette. Yeah, palette's the word I'm looking for. So I kind of screwed that up by getting rid of all the vanilla ones. That way I wouldn't get as confused. But no, I don't know how to get a new one. So I'm kind of screwed on that. So we only have this one set of colors as presets. So is that everyone here? No, they're all coming. Is there anyone else that we should keep? Obviously, if we get attacked, we're going to want them... It's going to take a little bit for people to get over here. Just the travel time alone's a bit rough. So what we can do is, well, get everyone in here first. And then we'll leave some builders. And the miners are mostly going to go. So that's all good. So we can get rid of you for a sec. And we can say... Our best constructors, we'll grab you. Those are the two mercenaries. We'll keep these guys here, and then the rest of them will go. So then we want work off. You guys move to right there. And then these guys are going to go. So then we can paint. Oh, look at that. Paint these guys red so we know who's who. And then everyone's free to go for a sec. And then we can get rid of that, and we'll load up point. I guess this. We could send over the Albatross, but then that'd just be sending it here to send it back. So we may as well just launch this. It's fine. So that's going to be you guys. 2, 3, 2, 1. Oh god, that's all the way down to there. And just Leo. That should be fine. We don't have anything else that should be needing to be sent back over. And then when we send these guys back here, we'll get the specific components over too, so we get these batteries finished up. Because that should be enough there to get all of these done. And while we're at it, it might be worth loading up a bunch of ships worth of steel and stuff. Not a bunch of ships, but another ship worth of steel. Although we are running kind of low at that base, but it's fine. But that should be good. Everyone's in here. Nexus and CY, we're... Oh. Okay, we'll give you a sec to eat. And we just gotta hope that we don't get attacked here. But at least we have some people that can do anti-grains. Help wanted. We don't need your shit. Can you get into the ship? Thank you. Oh, you know what? Let's get these mega sloths in here too. Okay, so you're loaded. So we'll reload with you guys. Get you out of here. Oh! Why did that reset all of you too? Here. Right back in. Oh, you have to physically grab them too? Okay, well, either way, it's fine. Normally the reload doesn't kick them out, but I guess it does kick people out. Normally it doesn't kick items out, but people kind of make sense. So yeah, we'll get these brought in, because there's no point in being here. We just haven't sent them out, so there's not really a point. So then these guys will go, and then we'll get both of these bits of clothing out, get all that shit hauled out of the way. This can come up to here, and then center is that tile right there. And once that's out, we'll get these brought in. Okay, and that should be good. And gotta remember, Ryan, we're using the top tile. And once that's gone, we'll do the middle tile. Because I always forget which... Oh, that's actually not gonna have enough fuel. But yeah, I always forget which pad it is. So I guess it doesn't really matter. We gotta get that filled up. So we'll send over some chem fuel once we get that going again. Research quest, don't care. We're busy. It's okay. These guys will get shit done very quickly. And once they're done with the snow clearing, that'll free up some more people. There you guys go. And all of that, so we'll get that hauled urgently, just so it's not sitting around. And then that'll be more cash. Hey, guys got it. And we did hold fire on these, right? Yes. All right. And hopefully they'll get shit done quickly. That way we can get them all back. So in the meantime, we have a bulk goods trader. Can we get Dayton? That's not here. We won't look. We do have people here, so loading up a ship's gonna be a lot less tedious. But we'll just wait till we get blocks at this base. That way we don't have to worry about loading up at all. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So then everyone's idle. So these have all been done. These are currently getting done. These all need to be set. That's going to take forever for me, but that's not a huge deal. So we can get our next layer done. Where does this go? And we got all of these blocks out of here. Yes, and we are still good temperature-wise, even though we have holes in the roof. So the next plan is... what am I looking for? The walls. I can just copy this. So we can get all of that there. Cross. Oh yeah, we should probably get that granite moved. You know what? Let's cancel that. Cancel that. Get this moved first. Get off. So then we just need, yeah, because they should get this done very quickly, even though we don't have a lot of people. So in that, oh god, what's lagging? It's probably just everyone trying to do stuff at the other base. But we'll get these moved into here. And then whatever's left, we'll just move along here where it's going to go. Oh yeah, look at that. That's moving along better. Got some meds and silver. That's going to get done. As you're getting the snow clearing done. Now that's going to make much of a difference here. More pristine ruins. That's another low value. Look at them all. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 there. And we have, oh, they're all gone over here. But yeah, shit, we get them so often. And then artifact dealer we don't need because everything's overpriced. These are ready to get moved. Get that so we can do it all on one screen. And they should... Oh, trade. What do we got? Not a lot of cash. Not a problem. Livestock wrangler, that's fine. Oh, of course, that one's already done. Then we can get... Oh my god, it's just constant interruptions. Just let me place these, please. We gotta get one in here. Get along here done as well. Yeah, this is why I hate doing this. It's so tedious. But it does save some resources, so I guess it's worth it in the end. As long as I don't fuck it up, it should be fine. And that one's done, so I can go into there. And these last bits are going to be a little bit more tedious, because we got to make sure that they get done before we get a new one up. No problem. And it sucks, because they keep going off to go be like, oh, we have other stuff we can do. But I wish they would just stay right here. I fucked that one up. Someone should be on their way. We'll see. So that can go into there. Got a few over here. Please do the right one first. Yes, okay. Raj, are you going to do that? Because everyone else is sleeping? Good, just keep going back and forth between the two. That would make life a lot easier. And you're confused. Going to do that one? Why is this one not getting done? Oh, don't be an attack, please. Okay, item stash quest. What do we have? A bunch of plasteel. It's not really a bunch, but it's kind of insignificant in the grand scheme of things. That one's getting done. Don't do that quite yet. Let's get that one done. And hopefully you'll do that next. And then we just have a couple of fill in here. Yes. Just Dayton. Is everyone else sleeping? No. Everyone's idle. So that one can go. We just have two more. And I guess now we can start getting these done since it's mostly done. And that is just along here up to the front, along here, go up to there. That one's fine where it is. And then that can go right to there. So on that one there, and then we just need the one more. And the rest of these will just move into place. And I think most of this should be filled in on, not this area, but the next tile in, other than where the shields are going to go. But we don't have to pay too much attention to that. Hey, Heimdall, can I get you to do this, please, so we could just get that finished so I don't have to do this anymore? Oh, that's in the ass. Reinstall that one. Okay, this one, please. You. Okay. So, and from there, we'll just... Oh my god. Can we have these claimed? We have... Hook has carcinoma. That's fine. It's not really fine. It is cancer. It's a dog. Okay. Well, it'll get dealt with or not dealt with. It's kind of irrelevant in the grand scheme of things. You guys are still hauling bugs. Oh, it takes you forever. There's so many. Okay. Either way, this light here is going to need to be deconstructed. But we can get all these excess walls put in. And then we'll take a look at the blueprint and see what we're working with in terms of where the shields need to go, and then move them again accordingly. But it's not like it's every tile or anything. Most of it is filled in. You can get like all this done. Oh, yeah, that can go there now. That's done, that's done. All done, done. That can go into there. Okay, and we'll let them get that done. And then everything else has been done over here. So then go juice binge. Well, it happens. So then all we need is these hallways, which we need the slate for, so we can't do anything about that right now. But other than that, these are basically ready to go for getting stuff brought in. We're not going to do that until we're fully ready, but at least we'll have the ability. Ooh, all the area reveals all over here. Okay, so that's fine. So we're going to want to take all this granite again, claim it. I'm not worried about the wall light being destroyed, so we'll just move granite. What the hell did I do with these ones? How did that end up in that tile? I don't know. And... was that a double wall light on this? Oh, yes, it is, because it's facing 2 directions. That makes sense. Don't want to build copy. Reinstall. Okay, and I think that's the majority of it. We'll just deconstruct the rest. It's so tedious doing that. And then you guys got most of that done. A good amount of that done already. So then from there, we got our planning. So over here is going to need to be opened up. So this can get moved to here. That one can get moved to there. We'll wait for those to get placed and we'll move them again. This one needs to get moved. Mobile restaurant, we shouldn't have to worry about that. I can get moved up to there. Once that's moved, we'll get that moved. That one can get moved. That one's good. Those have been placed, so I can go there and there. Yeah, it's all coming together. It'd go even quicker if everyone was here, but I'm not too worried about that. We'll check in on them again in a sec. And that's also going to give us access to come into here a little bit easier. So that's everything moved. There's a little bit of granite here. I'm not worried about it. We'll just get this done. That needs to be moved. And then that's looking good. So then it's just fill in the rest, which should be pretty straightforward. And then the embrasures are where it's going to be really tedious. Oh, I guess all this is too. I could have set up a blueprint. A little bit late to set up a blueprint. It'd still have to get automatically adjusted on corners and stuff, but it probably would have made it a little bit easier. And we're still at 3,000 granite, so that's not too bad. Mirage, you're stuck. Is anyone else stuck? You're looking good. The rest of you got it covered. Okay. Keep an eye on people sticking. We don't need people breaking out of things that we aren't in control of. Our food. Do we have... I wonder if our lavish meals are done. We should probably get more than just a 300 stockpiled. 300 sounds like a lot until you have 30 people eating 2 a day. Then it doesn't last very long. But that is that layer done. Once they finish, you can also get these all done. Oh god, I fuck them up. What's that hotkey? Q or O? It's O. Well, O's not where my fingers are on the keyboard, so we'll just have to do it manually. What? We will blueprint. We will blueprint because this is pretty straightforward. So we can create, even if it's just something like that. Oh wait, we don't need that. We just need this. Much easier. Okay, and then that can be there and there. That needs. Then obviously we're going to still need to fix those corners, but that's not a big deal. That'll be the most tedious part of this done. Right there, and we'll finish that up manually. Okay, that's not too bad. So then that corner needs an adjustment. I fucked this whole side up. Just right here. What? Oh, it's because it highlighted those people. I know why. That's silly. Just a little bit more careful. So we can cancel those and fix this. So we got right there needs to be solid and just fill these gaps in. I hope I didn't screw that up anywhere else. Because red is turret. Oh no, that's fine. For a second there, I thought I had over here all screwed up in the blueprint. But no, it's looking fine. Not that tile, please. Okay. So and that's good. So then it's just the embrasures. And once those embrasures go in, then we can get the roof removed for all of this. And then start strip mining within here. So we can get all that roof removed. And hope that they don't kill themselves in the friggin' process. Because they're very good at it. That's not supposed to get done there. The rest of this is looking pretty alright. We'll see once it's done. Let's get rid of this so I can actually not go nuts. Yeah, it's looking right. Looking pretty good. Okay. And how are you guys for hauling? There's still stuff in here. All these bugs have finally been moved. These weapons have been moved. I think they're done. We got plastic. Okay, so there's still a few out here. And then the wood should be coming in as well. We're at 700. Good, good, good. They're getting it done. Now those weapons. No, that should be fine. We got more than enough capacity for that. Oh, who's taking off their red? That's going to make things difficult. Get off my screen. That would be Jay's body. Just don't switch your helmets out so I can see. But I'm not worried about that. Once we get back, we're painting them back to white anyways. We don't need that, or that. Oh my god, it's 38 minutes in. Well, I guess it'd be less because I started recording a little bit earlier. But our chem fuel's getting made again. So, what do we need to get loaded up while we're here? How's our lavish meals? Almost none. Okay. We can also use bug meat for our fuel. Wood's fine. Wood's fine as long as it's getting processed. It's when things don't get processed, because like there's tons of wood around. The wood cutting gets done regularly. It's just hauling is our issue. And that's only an issue because when we load up a ship, it takes everyone away from everything else. So as long as we don't overload them with work for a long period of time, we keep up with it without an issue. What is our capacity anyways? Like what's our... Yeah, we have up to 10,000 getting made. We also have Pippa having a hard time. You're not stuck. Is anyone stuck? Eating? No, no one's stuck. And then the granite we're still at 2,500. All right. That was pretty productive in the grand scheme of things. Yeah. Because we got all of that finished, all the haulings out of there. We got all of our storage, well, not all of it, but a good chunk of it set up. So then for next episode, everyone will get sent back here once they're caught up over there, which shouldn't take them too much longer. And get a bit of chem fuel, which means we got to refuel the ships in the first place. We'll get... Oh, and stuff stop happening? We don't need that, or that. We didn't end up with any of the traders that we need here. No, those aren't going to have blocks. So next episode, we'll get that sent out once we have a bit of chem fuel here. We'll have all the specific components, so we'll get these batteries finished up. And then we'll keep an eye on the slate so we can start getting the rest of these bits of floors done. We don't have a whole lot more digging. So any digging that we do, which right now it's just looking like here, we should have enough room for those blocks, or the chunks rather. So then we can get the rest of this done in one load, which should work out fine. But either way, looking all right. It's really moving along. It's only taken us forever, but it's worth it in the end. We do need a nice vault. But yeah, either way, what's our temperature? Yeah, it's still negative 40 inside. We're good. We didn't screw anything up yet. But either way, that is going to be it for today. So thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you'll have a great day. See ya.